This is a platform unlike any other where you really can do things at your own pace, in your own style, and in your own way, and the audience you attract is going to resonate with that. All right, CEO Squad, welcome back. We are going to dive right in on how to make the most of your SextPanther feed. And I want to remind you that that starts with connecting it to your Twitter for automatic promotion. So don't sleep on that. Connect it right now, and then let's get started. So something to know about the Explore page here on SextPanther is that you can only post to Explore once per hour. You probably know what I'm already going to say. I have a timer that goes off on my phone once per hour, letting me know when I can push something to the Explore page again. Now, keep in mind, any feed posts you have that are scheduled in advance on your feed, those cannot be pushed to Explore page. Only posts you're making in real time allow you to check the box and push it to Explore. The reason behind this is if you have scheduled posts going out, it doesn't necessarily mean you're active online, and they really want to keep the Explore page a way where fans can find creators who are actively online, texting, calling, doing the things in real time. It makes the fans happier, it makes a better fan experience, and we want that for our fans as well. So when you're posting to the Explore page, what I would suggest is posting a couple times a day if possible. Set your alarm. You don't have to do it every hour. Obviously, I'm a little excessive, but when I was really going hard, I did set it every single hour, and I posted every single hour. Now, when you're thinking about your feed on SextPanther, I want you to understand that it doesn't all have to be locked and for price and explicit. You're going to want to do a little bit of a mix. You're going to want safe for work photos. You're going to want teasers and trailers of videos that you do have locked. You're going to want to combine and kind of weave in both of those things so that the users that come to your profile from the Explore page or just from the home page, because you're probably trending, you're going to want them to see a little bit of a taste of what kind of content you create and what they can expect to see should they start unlocking some. Now, when we're talking about the feed, yes, we're talking about locked and unlocked posts, safe for work and not safe for work posts, but there's more to it than that. You can even include things like text, written posts that go up. So usually in the first of the month, when I'm trying to get higher in the rankings, I'll put up a text post that says, anyone that adds me as a new contact today will get a free dick rating. A new trick, because that caveat means the fan has to message me the picture, which means they're paying for it, and that I'm just sending them a clip free without having to unlock it in return. So that's another trick you can use. Now, with your feed, when you're posting text, pictures, and videos locked or unlocked, you want to be cognizant that on your actual profile itself, those last 9 recent posts are going to display there at the bottom of your profile. So when fans are coming through and they're looking at your profile, you want to make sure you have a variety of content there. A little bit of safe for work photo and video, a little bit of locked photo and video, and a little bit of text. You want to be able to not just show yourself, but also your personality, because that's really what's going to set you apart. Speaking of your profile, since we're talking about that, when you're on your profile, it's really important to set up your profile pictures and also add a profile video. This is an option that's going to give fans kind of their first impression of you. So having that video added as well as your profile photo is really going to go a long way for your conversions. Something I like to advocate for is always testing your profile photos. Certain photos will just convert users a lot more than other ones. For instance, there is a massive demographic of fetish users on SextPanther. It's undeniable, but it's not everyone. So what I've done is I tested a regular photo of myself, very sweet, innocent, cute lingerie, and then I tested a more dominating photo of myself. Think shiny, pleather, and serious face, I guess. Well, I did that test and I saw which performed better and which got me more new contacts. For me, it was the more dommy photo. So that's the one I've kept up and I've continued to use. It's really important if you're not getting traffic, or at least not the traffic amount that you want coming through, to really play and tweak and test your profile picture as well as your profile bio. Profile bio should include something like fast replies. It should include something that shows a little bit of your personality, and it should include something that tells the fan what to expect or what kind of services you offer. Are you submissive? Are you dominating? Are you the girl next door? Do you provide a girlfriend experience? All of these things should be listed right there in your bio, because they are going to help convert those fans for you. Also keep in mind, right on your profile, you can link out to your socials, your wish lists, and all those kinds of things. So if you haven't completed your profile, make sure you do it and you do it thoroughly. This way you can get the maximum benefit out of being on this platform. It's so important, guys. Speaking of completing your profile, there's an area where you're going to want to add tags to your profile. When you're adding tags, this is going to make you more discoverable and more searchable for fans looking to find you as a content creator. So when you're adding tags, think about things like JOI, submissive, girlfriend experience, redhead, whatever fits you and your niche of content and style of being a creator. You're going to want to add those tags to make sure you're getting maximum traffic and maximum visibility on the platform. If you don't have your tags added, take some time to do that because it goes a long way. All right, guys, so that kind of wraps up most of the texting and the feed strategy, but I do want to talk a little bit about the case studies I ran just to give you some insight. So back in February of 2022 is when I ran my first case study. In that month alone, doing only texting, I earned over $12,000 on SextPanther. That is why I try to tell creators how important this platform is, because it's kind of different than the other stuff you're probably doing, and it works very seamless with our lives as creators. If you want to be traveling or out and about, you can still be making money from your phone in a very convenient, streamlined, seamless kind of way. Now, when I did the alternate case study, this was just in this past December of 2022, what I did was texting, phone calls, and video calls. That month, I made over $13,000 on the platform, and I was a top earning model. So I just want to put that out there because I want you to know you can do it either way. You can hit those numbers even if you're not taking calls or doing video. You can kind of mix and match and cater this platform to you, which isn't really like other platforms. So keep that in mind as you're testing some of these strategies, putting some of these tips into place, and really getting to know your fans and the potential fan base on here, because the way you go about it and build your business here is really up to you. So don't think that you have to overstep a boundary or do something you're uncomfortable with, and it really is at your own pace and how fast or slow you want to take things. For example, one of my dear friends here locally to me in Nashville actually just started getting involved in being an adult content creator. She didn't have a following or a massive fan base or audience to monetize, so instead of joining other platforms like a lot of content creators would, I suggested she started here on SextPanther. In her first week on the platform alone, she made more than she had been Instacarting in her real life, and it's kind of changed the way she saw the platform. It gave her a way to dip her toes in and get them wet without having to make full-length videos or crazy styles of content or even know how to edit or produce content. You can really do this in a way where you're just using your cell phone, you're only taking short clips if you want, only doing audio messages, and then figuring out what kind of creator or what kind of content you're comfortable making. So I say all that to say that this is a platform unlike any other where you really can do things at your own pace, in your own style, and in your own way, and the audience you attract is going to resonate with that. That is it for this video, but in the next one, we're going to talk about how to maintain a sustainable income on SextPanther and what is ahead.